Hey everybody out there, my name is Kris Nicholson. This is my bedside studio, and what I mean bedside is that, as you can see right over here, my legs are covered up because I'm actually in my bed, and this is my studio right here. This is a Akai MPC Key 61, one of the best workstations that I've ever came across. I have many workstation keyboards and a range of keyboards. You just heard my cat just go by. But this thing takes the cake. I mean, I have Core Chronoses, I have Roland Phantoms, I have the Yamaha Genos and everything like that. This workstation takes the cake. And these two together, this is my Machines Plus, my Native Instruments Machines Plus. I'm just getting my feet wet with this, and I absolutely love this. I took this to New York with me just to explore, and it's phenomenal. But what I also took with me to New York is this little gadget right over here, and this is the Zoom H5 handy recorder. And this thing can actually record anything, which is really cool. So I took this with me while I was just basically going around New York and everything, and took some pretty cool, interesting, ambient sounds. So I'm going to shut this back off because I don't want to waste the battery. It says goodbye. And I know they came out with a newer model, the H6, H7 or something like that, which is really cool. Okay, so getting back to this. MPC Key 61. So I went around New York with the Zoom, and I took samples of the New York City subway, the MTA. And what I wanted to do is I basically wanted to capture that onto the MPC, because I'm like, okay, I need subway sounds, I need trains, I need everything that I could think of. So just to show you, here's one of them. This is a Manhattan-bound F local train. The next stop is Avenue Blue. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. And they're long samples. They're really cool. They're long samples. So I'm going to show you all of my samples that I have here. I'm going to try to see if there's any way I could put them on a website, if you guys can buy them or whatever. But these are just really cool samples. So this is me just going around the New York City subway, and here are all the samples. So that's one key. Here's another one.
This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 express train. The next stop is Fulton Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
So I got that.
This is a 125th Street bound A express train. The next stop is 59th Street, Columbus Circle. This is a Coney Island bound A train via the F line. The next and last stop is Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue. This is a Manhattan bound B express train. The next stop is Grand Street. This is a Manhattan bound B skip stop train. The next stop is Sheepshead Bay.
There's a lot of that there. So I'm gonna show you random ones right here, because I could go on with octaves and octaves. So this right over here.
This is a Manhattan bound C local train. The next stop is Shepherd Avenue.
And I went through these stations with the train, and this was a R160, not a R179. But this is R160. They basically have almost the same announcements on here. So let's go to like right here.
This is a Washington Heights 168th Street bound D express train. The next stop is 145th Street.
I got all this right here. Let's see. Different kind of ambience. Let's go to this one right here. same sample that I copied here by accident, but...
Three more stops! Three more stops!
I think that was on an R62. Door chimes. Train passing by. That's a heavy train going by, I forgot what station that was, but I can tell you what line. That was actually the 6 train, and going by those old tracks, and you could hear them, the tracks rattling and everything like that. Here's another one. High quality, long samples. That was an express train. That was on a 6 train. I got stuff. Let's see. Let's go over here. That was the R160. That I think that was the E line when I was waiting for the E train. This one over here. You see, they're long samples, so. I forgot what train that was. So if I go even up, like 2 octaves and everything.
Downtown, local 6, train to Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. Approaching the station, please stand away from the platform edge.
You know, all these little snippets and... That was R46, I think, because they had different kind of chimes on here. Now the rhythm of the train, like it did some kind of like a rhythm pattern. I'm gonna see how in the world can I get that tempo synced. You know, I'm just getting my feet wet with these 2 instruments. I haven't had the sample set onto the Machines Plus yet, but everything is on the MPC. It's unbelievable. Long samples. And a lot of people's going to say, Chris, what do you call this sample set? I call the sample set the best of the MTA. And I don't think I have anything on this side. But it is... That's a service train. I mean, lots of them. If I can remember this sample, I'm just going to listen to it a little bit longer. This was on the train. I just forgot what line I was on that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be careful. Do not put your hand or your bag on a train door that is closing.
Now, a lot of these samples I got when probably late at night and stuff like that. So not that many people were in the stations, which is really cool. And I did get some samples when people were in the stations.
Downtown, local 6.
I already played that one. I played a lot of these. And best of all, they're all kind of laid out for you and everything. So I have other samples that I'm working on, like say for instance me walking through Central Park, you know, going through the museums basically, like say for instance the Museum of Natural History. I did a sample set of that, but I haven't posted it or worked on it on the MPC yet. Just basically different parts of New York. Like going to Coney Island. I have sample sets of that, of me just going there and people riding the rides and having a good time. You hear the ambience music and everything, which is really good. So I'm working on for the MPC, and as I said, I just got this machines. So I'm learning what to do on here, which is really cool. Has other stuff on there, which is really neat. But on the MPC, it's a lot easier for me to work on and to edit stuff. But I'm working on more ambient sounds for New York, and this is all going to be in mostly a drum group, you know, not a key group, but more of a drum group and everything. But really cool. So I'm just gonna, there's one sample I wanted to show you. I'm just gonna go through them.
This is a far.
These are all
3 more stops.
Where's it stopping? The last stop? Second Avenue.
Second Avenue is the last stop. Lafayette, Second Avenue.
Second Avenue on the uptown side.
You know, all this. And door chimes. So I got all of those. But one thing I wanted to find was stand clear of the closing doors, because I do have that. A lot of people pass that.
Ladies and gentlemen, downtown, local 6, train 2.
3 more.
Get the horns.
Stand clear of the
There it is.
closing doors, please.
So you got,
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
and one of the door chimes is, nope, wrong one. There you go. Okay, so let's do that again.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
And you got it. So that's with the R160s, all of the new R100 line series, and the R211. I think the R211 has that same jingle, but R62, R68, R46. Have those door chimes and everything. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Click like, subscribe, follow me on everything. Just wanted to show you this and bedside studio. So why do I have a studio right by my bed? By the way, this is gonna probably get more gadgets and everything if I could just build up a little bit more. Because sometimes I wake up from a dream and I have to power on my equipment, so I could do this real fast. Or sometimes I leave this on overnight and I do my own work on here. So while I was in New York, as I said, get yourself one of these Zooms. You can sample anything, which is really cool. Get yourself one of these Zooms and take it with you and just go ambience hunting. You might find something that you definitely would love. You know, I got Times Square too, so more samples will come. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye.